Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that I've been gone for roughly like a week or two, and I said I was gonna be consistent, but just didn't happen. Crazy stories, a lot of stuff's been happening. A lot of it's unexplainable, and I'm gonna try and basically give you the cliff notes. And if you guys would like to see more of what happened and more in depth, drop down in the comments and let me know which topic you guys would like to hear more about. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So for the first topic, we're talking the music video for Universal. And I mind you, this all happened within a 1 week time span. The Universal deal, actually, you guys won't believe it, I actually got the job through Facebook Marketplace. The singer actually reached out to me. His name is UnoTopic. I highly recommend that you go follow him and go check him out on SoundCloud. I'll make sure to drop all links down below so you guys can check him out. And yeah, he reached out to me through Facebook Marketplace. I didn't know it was for Universal at the time. I thought I was just going to be helping him make his music video. So I didn't think nothing of it until he sent over the contract and we started to become friends and talk a little more about things. And that's when he mentioned that he was signed to Universal. We ended up filming his music video in Joshua Tree, California. And I'm not going to tell you guys where the second scene was shot. I'll leave that to you guys to decide. So we ended up shooting it. It went really well and everything was perfect. We still talk to this day. He ended up liking the video a lot and it's been sent out to Universal to, get checked out. And if there's any revisions, we'll be making those revisions. The video should be out sometime in the next, basically the last 2 months of the year. I'm not exactly sure what date it'll be on, but that'll actually segue me into the next topic that we're going to be talking about. So this Universal deal actually gave us plenty of opportunity and I'm very grateful of it. So one of the opportunities that it has brought to us is that now the Hernandez production is going to be going international. We're going to be doing something totally that I've always wanted to do, which is traveling and creating art and just having fun. That's the whole point of this, is that I don't want this to ever leave that. I want it to be about the art of photography and videography. I want to get better. So anyways, we get to go internationally because he ended up very well liking the video that we created for him. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity and I'm happy. I went all in. I bought equipment that I couldn't even afford to make this happen because I was ready to go all in. No matter what, even if it wasn't for Universal, I want him to blow up regardless of what it is. So he's giving us the opportunity after making that video for him, and you guys will see it very soon. He gave us the opportunity to film his next music video, which is going to be in Canada. So if it all depends on if we can get our passport in time. We've already filed and we paid for express, so hopefully it comes in due time for the dates that he would like. And the Hernandez production is going to be going to Canada and filming yet another music video with a higher production. I'm going to go all out for it and it's going to be amazing. So that's one of the instances that we're going to be bringing very, very soon, and everything's going to be moving very, very fast. So I'm just holding on, honestly. But leading into the next thing, that was just one of the things that happened. Not only 2 days before that, and it's a little crazy that I took this job. I didn't expect for anything. I was just preparing for this Universal job, this music video, because I'm gonna be judged by Universal. And as much as people want to talk about it, I really like it. And if they call back with revisions and anything like that, then I'll be totally fine with it because it's Universal. If anything, I would love to learn from them. That's all it's going to be, learning and moving forward and getting better. So with that being said, going into the next thing, we ran into our next challenge. Not even 2 days prior to this Universal deal, I got a job with a corporate client to film one of the first videos for a dispensary here in Hemet, California called Planet Buds. It's here I believe it's San Jacinto, sorry. It's in San Jacinto, California, which, Hemet and San Jacinto are basically right by each other. But anyways, we got asked literally on the spur of the moment to film this grand opening video, and I've never done it before. So it was just amazing to be there. There's so many people, so many cool people to like bond with and just hang out with. It was a fun time getting to film it. The whole team was there, and we had an amazing time. We stayed there for, I believe, like 10 hours, maybe 12 hours, just straight filming. We got so many things, and you can actually see a snippet of that video because I'm actually going to be making the add-on to that video very, very soon and releasing that as well. But you can find the short version of the video on my Instagram right now. It is an amazing video. I had an amazing time doing it, and I cannot wait to go back out there. They will be having a Halloween event very, very soon, so stay tuned. It will be on October 31st on Halloween Day. So stay tuned. Go ahead and follow Planet Bud Sanacino and check out and look out for the flyers and everything like that, addresses and so forth. I hope to see you there. Me and my team will be filming it, and it's going to be a great time, so I recommend going to it. For our next thing that I wanted to touch on, if you follow my Instagram, I had a list of things that happened within the week that I mentioned I'd be talking about in the cliff notes for this. So basically what happened was, all this is going well. If you follow me on Instagram, I dropped a reel about how my dreams are coming true and everything's amazing. It's hard to explain how everything's going on. So everything is going perfect. Everything's going fine. And I'm not the type to think about negative things can happen when everything's going so perfect. I just focus on moving forward. I don't even focus. If something bad happens, how can we fix it and how can we move forward? That's the only question, because that's the only way to progress that I see. So with all this success, something bad does happen. One day, me and Mel, we say, hey, let's go get some food. And we go outside, come to find out that our window is broken. No biggie. It's never happened to me before. I live in an apartment complex. Things do happen. I have had, dents, scratches, all types of stuff happen to my cars and living in apartments. It's just the name of the game. But I've never had someone break my window. I don't know. They didn't steal anything, so I don't know what the point of it was. So we just kind of move on. I go get the window fixed the next day because I have a job in Blythe that weekend for a wedding. Wedding goes amazing. We get the window fixed, drive out to Blythe. Wedding goes amazing, and it was a great time. And we had to drive back that day because, of course, I had to get back to editing. I spent so much time editing that it's just insane. I probably spend like 18 plus hours just editing. If you don't see me on the field or filming, I'm most likely at my office editing. So anyways, leading into the next, that following day, literally like 3 days later, they break my window and steal my car. Luckily, they didn't get too far because we didn't have gas in the car. We had like 1 mile. So it didn't get very far. So we ended up finding it. Of course, there were some damages. They blew out the window. Not the one I fixed, but the one right behind it. So another broken window. They tore out the ignition. And they stole my car. And they basically got away with it. But we found it. Didn't find the people. But at least we have our car. Everything's working. And we're able to get from A to B. That's the positive side. I'm just happy about that and that we're safe. Now, I did talk about almost getting jumped. That is part of this break-in story. And it was craziness. I just, not many people are in this scenario. Some people go through life without even going into this scenario, and it was just so crazy to be in it. I was so calm in the scenario because all I'm thinking about is how can we get out of this in the safest possible way. If not, how can my fiance was with me at the time of this, and I was thinking is how can she get to safety and I can fend for myself and I can get to safety if I have to. But as long as they're safe and my dogs are safe and my fiance is safe and they're just just let them be safe, and I don't want them to go to the apartment. So anyways, going into that story, it's not going to be much detail. I don't really want to share too much about it, but I mean, I'll say that for another video in the future. But basically I took the battery out of my car so that way they couldn't steal it. And the day that I had to go put the battery back in the car, they actually ran up on me, parked their car right behind mine, bumper to bumper, hiding their license plate with their high beams on so I can't see them coming. And luckily a car came along and they asked if I needed a jump, and it was a car full of people, just some nice people just happened to come out of nowhere and ask if I needed to jump. I told them no, and by that time I was able to rip the battery out and go inside. When I ripped the battery out and turned my back to go inside, that car that parked bumper to bumper pulled up right on me. And the way I know it was the people is because I know what the people look like. and they got into that car, and I'm pretty sure they're after my car. But as soon as I get the battery out, go inside. I'm in a gated community and I'm in a safe spot now. What's it called? They sped off like as if I was going to call the cops. So very dangerous. I left a lot of points out of there. That's just the cliff notes on what happened. But if you would like me to go into more detail on what happened and how we addressed it and how we're going about it, leave a message in the comment for any of these topics that I'm going over. I'm just giving you the cliff notes really quick. There's so much detail in these stories. If you guys would like to hear more in depth of these stories, please leave a message down in the comments on what story you're more interested in hearing. There's a lot of stuff going on that I cannot describe, and I can just put it to hard work and just being dedicated. But after all this happening, we are going to be in a new location very, very soon. A lot safer, a lot nicer. But it doesn't matter where we're at, because no matter what, we're always going to come to wherever you guys are to make sure that you guys get peak content and the best content possible. We're going to still go up and beyond, because all we're doing is moving forward. I don't care what happened. We're safe, we're happy, we're living our dream, and I'm going to push forward. That's how, if you guys have a dream and you guys want to chase after anything, you shouldn't be looking at the negatives. You should just be looking at how you can move forward and how you can adapt to keep going. So stay tuned, guys. Give me a follow on my Instagram. I'm going to leave that link down below so that way you guys can check out all my videos. We post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm hoping to keep a consistency with posting YouTube videos on Wednesdays, even though we will be, basically all over the place. We're in different cities every day, but I still try to stay consistent, at least getting you those sneak peeks right away, no matter how fast it has to be. I always stay up super late. Honestly, going off of 12 hours, I've only probably slept 12 hours out of these last 3 to 4 days. So no matter what, we're going to get that content to you guys, and you can best believe it. And we're going to keep going hard and keep bringing that stuff. I'm just going to keep on learning. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like and please subscribe. We are going to be posting every single Wednesday, and like I said, I'm going to be leaving my Instagram down below, as well as UnoTopic, the musician that we worked with from Universal. I'm going to be leaving his SoundCloud and his Instagram in the description down below. Please give him a check. Please go check him out. He makes amazing music. I really recommend it. Also, he's going to be going on tour very, very soon. I believe it's in December and January. Don't wait. The tickets are selling out very, very fast. We will also be at one of those shows filming and capturing an awesome concert event, especially because I've never been at a concert. But anyways, guys, I don't want to talk your head off, and I don't want to keep you guys here too long. So like I said, anything you guys want to see, drop it down in the comments. And till next time, guys, later.